Hello, my name is Michael Nisha, and I am with Life Healing Lessons. And tonight's lesson is on loss. Yes, loss. Um, Loss can be categorized into two different things. It can be a good thing, or most of the time, as we know it as, it's a bad thing. Um, whether it be the loss of people to, deep sleep, or loss of people who are just no longer in our lives but are not necessarily gone. Um, and with that being said, anytime it comes to loss, it's something hard. Now, the good thing about losses, there are good losses, like, losing, a fear, losing the worrying of something, losing, there are good aspects of loss when you no longer have to be concerned with something, so that's a good thing of loss. And even sometimes some people fall into that good thing of loss. But I am here to focus on that other side of it when it's not so good, when it is negatively affecting us, and it's something that, it can make times hard for us. Um, what I want to let you guys know about loss is that it's inevitable. We're going to lose people, whether it be through, like I said, people who are just no longer in our lives, or people who have been called to, be with the Lord. And while it's one thing, to lose people to death, it's another thing to lose people who are here, but just no longer in our presence. I see so many people, who have lost people to death, and I see the hurt on them, and all I could do is pray for them, because I can see it in their face that they're still mourning, they're still hurt. But people who have lost people that are just no longer around, no longer in their presence, it's a different type of grief, because they're going on knowing that that person is still here, but just not here, not physically here, not, you know, um, emotionally here, spiritually here, whatever way they may have connected. And I just want you guys to know that even though, we lose people, it can still be to our benefit. Actually, it is to our benefit because God makes no mistakes. And I know in that moment when you're trying to, accommodate yourself to that new feeling, that new, you know, uh, normal of life, because, the norm of life used to be them present, and now you have to, get adjusted to a new norm of life with them gone. Um, it can still be good. It can still be good. And I know in the moment it might not be. And even moments after, like days, months, years. Because whether we are moving forward to heal and recover from that loss, we still have our memories. And you can't just take those away. Now something can happen drastically and you can lose your memory, but we don't want that to happen. And if that's not the case for you, then you have those memories. They're there and they come up. And anything can trigger it. It can be a show on TV. It can be a song that gets played. It can be anything. Somebody can say a word. You can smell something and it'll trigger it. So I just want you guys to know that it is okay to be hurt after loss. There is no reason why you should feel like, and no matter what the terms was that it ended on, whether it was mutual, whether it was, somebody doing you wrong, no matter what the terms was of the loss, you have the right to hurt. You have the right to grieve. You have the right to question. You have the right to wonder. You do. I'm not saying that you have to stay in that space, but when it comes up, you have the right. It's okay. Don't sit there. Don't stay there. But you have the right to feel it, to experience it, to be there. It's not somewhere that you have to stay permanently, but you have the right to be there. You have the right to wonder. You have the right to question. It's only natural. And it would be unnatural if you didn't, honestly. Because no matter what, these people affected our lives in some way, one way or another. Whether they were there all the time or it was something that you guys did occasionally, in some way, shape, or form, they impacted your life. And then to have that just taken away, it's like losing a part of yourself. So yes, it is okay. It's okay. And if you need to cry, if you need to scream, if you need to shout, if you need to just, I mean, there's only so many things I can list, honestly. But if you feel the need to do any of that, you have every right to. And only people who don't understand or appreciate that vulnerability will be upset at you for that. Oh, it's been so long. Why are you still worried about? No, you can't. There is no time limit on healing. Yes, it becomes better. Yes, you can get better. Yes, it becomes a little easier. But there's no time limit, especially to the depths that something might have affected you, or how long it might have affected you. Sometimes you lose people who are in your life for years at a time. There's no way to just get over that within a few months. But you will get better. You can continue to progress. You can continue to, move forward in your life. It doesn't mean that you have to stay there. But you definitely have to allow yourself and accept those emotions. Because if you don't, then you're just going to constantly be fighting something that is going to continue to pop up. It's like picking at a scab. If you keep picking that scab off of it and not letting it heal and dry up and fall off, it's going to bleed every time. So the best bet is to just accept it. Accept it. Accept every emotion that comes along with it. How it made you feel. Everything. How does that make you look? What did you expect from it? And I'm getting into this because I have constructed a course on how to heal properly. And if it's something that you think you might be interested in, then stay tuned. I will be going more into depth about it. But yes, healing properly, there is a method for it. Because it's one thing to heal, but it's another thing to properly heal. You can heal up, let time do its thing and say, oh yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. But did you properly heal? And that's the question I want you to ask yourself. Are you properly healed? Are you healed to where it doesn't hurt anymore? If something were to poke at it, that it wouldn't start bleeding. That even when it comes up, it doesn't bring up an emotion that's uncontrollable. Ask yourself that. And if you're still dealing with it, it's okay. But like I said, stay tuned for my course because I do have a course on how to heal properly. And it'll benefit you no matter what you might be going through. Right now I'm talking about loss, But healing properly can benefit you in many different ways. No matter what it is that you suffer from. Not everybody is suffering from loss. A lot of people are, but not everyone. So no matter what you suffer from, there is a way to heal from it, and the proper way to heal from it. All right. Y'all have a good night, and remember, while loss is a hurtful thing, it can be beneficial. And while going through that loss, it is okay to feel those emotions. Like always, be thankful for those blessings and those lessons. Y'all have a good night.